Hi, this is Pastor Brian, and we are reading through a chapter of Ecclesiastes a day. Today we are on chapter 10. I am reading from the Common English Bible, and I hope you read along with me, and I hope that you find our conversation at the end meaningful and faith-forming for you. Chapter 10. As dead flies spoil the perfume's oil, so a little folly outweighs wisdom and honor. The mind of the wise tends toward the right, but the mind of the fool toward the left. Fools lack all sense, even when they walk down the street. They show everyone that they are fools. If a ruler's temper rises against you, don't leave your post, because calmness alleviates great offenses. There's an evil that I have seen under the sun, the kind of mistake that comes from people in power. Fools are appointed to high posts, while the rich sit in lowly positions. I have seen slaves on horseback, while princes walk on foot like slaves. Whoever digs a pit may fall into it, and whoever breaks through a wall may be bitten by a snake. Whoever quarries stones may be injured by them. Whoever splits logs may be endangered by them. If an axe is dull, and one doesn't sharpen it first, then one must exert more force. It's profitable to be skillful and wise. If a snake bites before it's charmed, then there's no profit for the snake charmer. Words from a wise person's mouth are beneficial, but fools are devoured by their own lips. Fools start out talking foolishness and end up speaking awful nonsense. Fools talk so much. No one knows what will happen. No one can say what will happen in the future. The hard work of fools tires them out because they don't even know the way to town. Too bad for you, land, whose king is a boy, and whose princes feast in the morning. Happy is the land whose king is dignified, and whose princes feast at the right time, for energy, not for drunkenness. Through laziness the roof sags, through idle hands the house leaks. Feasts are made for laughter, wine cheers the living, and money answers everything. Don't curse a king even in private. Don't curse the rich in your bedroom, because a bird could carry your voice. Some winged creature could report what you said. So, what did you take away today? What spoke out to you? I think one of the things, besides all of this fool's talk that actually stuck out to me was the idea that on verse 14, no one knows what will happen. No one can say what will happen in the future. You know, right now we're working hard to try to figure out the future of quarantine and opening and what that will look like and how to do it best. And I can't say what will happen in the future. I don't think anyone of us can say what will happen in the future. And so sometimes I think it's right. Fools do talk too much. We try to figure things out too quickly instead of taking our time and trying to understand as much as possible before we rush into the future, whether it's quarantine or not. So what else stuck out to you about the different laborers and not being lazy and seeing what kind of disarray your house goes in if you are? So think about that, write it down, share it with a friend, and just think about all the ways in which this text spoke to you. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you can join me in tomorrow's reading of Ecclesiastes 11. God bless you all.